Welcome to Business as a Magical Practice, where your business is the vehicle for your self-integration and soul evolution. My name is Sam Garcia, and I'm the founder of Dirty Alchemy Digital Marketing. And I'll be guiding you through how you can use your business as a spiritual practice and what magical businesses are doing to hit their goals and change the world. Together, we'll be relating the mystical to the world of business so that our work can unite spirit and matter, shadow and light, conscious and unconscious. Let's dive in.
Hey everyone. Today we are talking about creating a business action plan that aligns with the seasons. And make sure you stay on till the end because I'll be leading you through a guided summer solstice meditation. So quarterly planning in your business is so fucking important. I don't think it's talked about enough in the online business space, or it's talked about only on the higher level spaces that fewer entrepreneurs hang out in. And while annual planning is fine, and it's the most common planning since everyone is so rabid for change with the new year starting, we can't realistically see beyond one quarter. It's an easy rhythm to set up now, and it probably takes less time than you think. So go on, head to your Google Calendar and section off a full day near the solstices and equinox each year. A day for your quarterly planning, or as we're talking about today, a day to create your business action plan that aligns with the upcoming season. This is something that I'm making all of the folks in the Alchemical Business Intensive set up too. It's a day for them to step out of the day-to-day and embody the envisionary CEO, the one who is steering the ship, envisioning the future, the one who sees 5 years, 10 years out while staying grounded in the present of their business so they can make the next level steps for their next phase of their business. Whether that is hitting $1 million in revenue in the next 18 months, or hiring their next team member, getting their first client at their dream pricing for the very first time, or just taking a fucking vacation because their systems are finally in place. So let's get you on this train or on this unicorn onto whatever your desired transportation unit of choice is, for sure. And summer solstice is just around the corner, meaning it's on Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, June 20th. And while we could say we are heading into Q3 of the year, we are not muggles. So let's acknowledge the very real and tangible fact that summer starts on Sunday. The seasons are a beautiful way to section off the year so that our businesses are more aligned with nature. And whether or not you have an online business, the natural world affects your business. And that's a good thing because the natural world is a very abundant place. When a tree is in season, when it is bearing fruit, there is more than you even fucking know what to do with. There are more apples on there than you even want to eat, or more than you could even comfortably eat. You have way, way, way more than enough. You have to share. You have to. You have to give it all away or sell them or even compost them so that they feed the worms and creatures and turn into fertile soil to grow even more future fruit. And that more than enough comes from honoring each season. It comes because you watered the tree and gave it nutrients, the nutrients that it needed when it started to bloom in the spring. Because you let it rest and you gave it space in the winter, and now it's summer and it's overflowing with fruit. Honoring the truth that there's a season for growth and blossoming, a season for ripening and shining, a season for harvesting and reflecting, a season for recuperation and quiet. We need it all. Our meat suits need it. Our minds need it. And we have covered seasons before on this podcast. I'll link to it in the show notes if you want to listen. It is episode 18 from November 2020. But here is a quick overview. Spring is about seeds being planted and taking hold. There's fresh energy and new ideas. It's all about taking action and the flow of ideas outward, deciding how you're going to bring your creative projects from your heart and your mind out into the world. And then summer is like a tree laden with fruit. things are slower and juicy. It's a social time with late, muggy nights. You might find yourself wanting to take some time outside, spend some time with family, go on vacation. Hopefully, you have the systems in place in your business set up so you can actually do those things without being glued to your computer for an entire vacation. And then we have autumn. So, autumn is the harvest. Again, a time for action and reaping what you sowed. You're reviewing and assessing and being vigilant. This is a time for reflection and death. You're thinking back on your projects and letting go of what didn't serve you, releasing any pent up resentment. And then winter, our fourth season. Winter is about calm and peace. The natural world is asleep, so our inner world turns brighter. We're huddled around fires and we're taking resting and recouping. Obviously, we're going into summer right now as I am recording this, but if you're listening to this podcast at another time of year, all of this still applies. There just may be some energetic shifts you'll want to make based on what season you're in. So, as we step into summer, you may already be feeling the heat. While the sunny days bring us outdoors, the midday heat also brings siesta, midday rest. If you participated in your best year yet back in December with us, you heard Master Astrologer Donna Woodwell talk about summer 2021, in particular being a time of being in a cave. That's what we all want. We want to go inward into a cave and be alone and be in reflection and be in quiet. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, your best year yet was a free 5-day business alchemy experience where we dropped a new podcast every day for a week. And I'll link to it in the show notes if you want to go listen to that. It's pretty great. But have you been feeling this? I know I have this cave desire this summer. All the planets are in retrograde, and the eclipses have many of us on an emotional roller coaster and wanting to be in quiet. This is our first summer living in Lahaina, which is the very dry and hot area of Maui. And I've been forcing my husband, Eddie, to come home midday and actually rest out of the sun and heat. He will easily work outside on his farm 12 to 18 hours a day, which now in the hot heat of summer looks like headaches and exhaustion. Not okay. And this is actually a really good representation of the energy of summer. Because of the heat, he has to be more attentive to the plants, particularly watering them more. But still, he physically has to take a break midday. So for our summer planning, we have to balance the energies of tending our plants, tending to our businesses and clients, while also giving ourselves the rest and play and relishing of our physical senses that are all a must for summer. So, on to our business action planning aligned with the seasons. Let's first get you excited about doing this because you may be tempted to just skip it. There are things to do. Everything's running smoothly enough for you, maybe, or you're just going full steam ahead for your next big goal, and stopping to plan feels like a break in momentum. Or maybe you're struggling and your brain is convincing you that staying in action and motion and overwhelm is definitely a better option than slowing down and addressing what the fuck is going on. So I have some stats for you about planning and strategy. Sources for all of these statistics are in the show notes if you want to check those out. So my first one is 50% of leaders rated implementation as equal in importance to strategy. So if you're the person who's just running forward, implementing, doing, you definitely need to take a break and quarterly plan, seasonally plan. Then 70% of organizations that used a formal process to manage strategy outperformed their peers. So 70% of organizations that used a formal process to manage strategy outperformed their peers. Pretty good, right? And then 60% of organizations do not link their strategic priorities to their budget, But 64% of successful businesses build their budget based on their strategy rather than on past behaviors. So while most of us are not actually aligning our budgets with our strategies, the most successful businesses are doing that. And then finally, 77% of successful companies have an established mechanism to translate their strategy into operative terms and evaluate it on a day-to-day basis. So this is not just about making a plan once a season. It's about making a plan and then actually implementing it in the day-to-day, in the week-to-week, in the month-to-month. So seriously, mark a day off each season right now. This is important stuff. These seasonal planning days are a time for both reviewing the previous season and planning the next one. So right now, I'm going to give you 5 elements to include in your quarterly planning day. The first one is your theme of the season. So define the theme you'd like for this season, realizing that it's not going to be the same season by season. The energy completely shifts. This can be a word or a feeling or your goal or a mantra. If you're going to stick around for the guided meditation at the end, we'll be working on this and igniting that. So definitely look forward for that. The second element to include is financial planning. This is the big picture. How much, first the review, we're going to look back on how much how much revenue did you bring in last season? And then how much of that was profit? Reminder here that your profit is the total money in minus the total money spent on your business, in your business. Then bonus points if you're including your salary, the salary that you pay yourself as a business expense, because it is. And then looking forward to the future, this upcoming season, how much do you want to make? How much do you want to make in the next 3 months, both gross and net? So both total revenue and the amount of profit you want too. So if you sell an offer that is open all the time, like a coaching package or an evergreen course, you can chunk that out, that total desired revenue to make. You can divide it up by month and by week. So if you want to make $30,000 in the next quarter, then that would be $10,000 a month and it would be $2,500 a week. Like those are our goals that we're running towards. And then if you have a launch model where you're launching courses or programs every couple months or once a season, then get clear on what that means in terms of what your pricing needs to be and how many buyers you need. Okay, so that second element, financial planning. Our third element is goals and results. So what you want to do is you want to identify the 3 main goals you want to commit to for this season. And yes, I mean only 3 goals. Prioritize. And identify the very specific, very tangible results that are attached to your goals. What will manifest that you know that your goal is complete? And then beyond the goal and the key results, you want to create an actual action plan for each goal. What projects need to be completed? Who's responsible for what? And then what are the deadlines? So our fourth element for our seasonal planning day is check in on your systems. So systems are something that you want to be continually checking in on and continually refining within your business. There are 3 main systems that are good to focus on in your business up to $1 million in annual revenue. And they are your marketing system, where you generate new potential customers for your business, your sales system, where you convert your potential customers into paying customers, and then your operations system, where you deliver the results that your clients and customers have paid you for. So the website you created, the coaching that you gave them, the piece of art that you made, the marketing strategy you delivered on. And then each quarter, you want to review the improvements that you made to each of the systems in the last season. and then decide which parts of your systems you want to tweak or experiment with or create completely fresh in the next few months. So this is something we do in the Alchemical Business Intensive. Identify and refine your systems so that they become more clear, more profitable, and rely less on you, or just create them from the ground up if you haven't done them before. But those are systems that your business owns, that you want to be really clear on, that you want to make more and more efficient. Okay? So our fifth element that we want to include in our quarterly planning, seasonal planning day, is to address your glass ceiling. So on this seasonal planning day, you want to identify the biggest obstacle or opportunity that you have in your business, your glass ceiling. This is the biggest factor that is currently stunting your growth. Maybe it's not a big enough audience, or not enough sales, or not enough time. Okay, identify that. And then you next want to brainstorm as many potential solutions that you can for this specific thing. Maybe that's 20 solutions. Maybe you want to go get crazy and go up to 50, just coming up with lots and lots of ideas. From there, you want to identify which of these that you just listed out are low-hanging fruit, so easy to accomplish, and then which of these have a massive payoff, or they would have a massive payoff if they're done correctly and implemented correctly and everything goes right. So the crossover between those two elements is what you're looking for. Easy to implement, huge potential payoff. Okay. So from your solutions, you'll choose 3 or 4 from your brainstorm solutions to focus on this season. So decide and then create that action plan. So if you want help with seasonal planning, come join us. So we're just about to head into the summer solstice guided meditation in just a second, but I just wanted to say first, if you like this, you definitely want to get in the Alchemical Business Intensive. You'll get our exact quarterly business planning agenda and resources, plus a very sexy library of SOPs, standard operating procedures for your business. So many people want to jump into the expand phase of business before they are stabilized or optimized where they are currently at. And believe me, stabilizing and optimizing can get you all the way to multiple 6 figures or 7 figures in annual revenue without having to create 10 different online courses that you're launching every single month. Because if you don't have the revenue, if you don't do all those launches, the revenue will dry up because you have no systems in place. So come join us. I am starting to have conversations with those interested in joining the next round. You can head on over to thedirtyalchemy.com/ABI to apply today. You'll get to immediately book a call with me after you submit your application so we can chat and see if it's the right fit for you. So you ready? It's now time for our summer solstice guided meditation. So get comfortable. You can sit or lie down. This is something you can hold off until sunrise, or go outside where the sunlight is hitting you. And let's start with 3 deep cleansing breaths. So inhaling. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhaling again. And exhale. Just feeling the weight of gravity pulling you down into your seat. Relaxing down. Feeling waves of relaxation starting at the top of your head, going down your face, your neck, loosening your jaw and your tongue. Relaxing your shoulders, maybe rolling them back. Feeling relaxation roll down your torso. Relaxing all the organs in your belly, in your pelvis. Releasing your stomach. Relaxing your hips. Feeling relaxation wave down your legs and your knees, your calves and your ankles. All little muscles in your feet. Not forgetting your arms and your wrists and your hands. Feeling very relaxed. Feeling here in your body, in the room you're in, wherever you are. Now begin by focusing on the space between your belly button and your solar plexus. Start breathing into this space, filling your stomach up with air, slowly releasing it. Breathing deeply into the space between your belly button and solar plexus. Starting to feel the energy build here. And as you breathe, imagine a big golden sun above your head. Full of bright, benevolent energy. And feel the rays of sunlight shining down on you, penetrating your skin, your clothes, feeling the sunlight enter your body, feeling yourself actively receiving, actively taking in, and you feel fed. Maybe you even feel the sunlight entering every strand of hair on your head. Sunlight entering into the organs in your body, all of your tissues, Filling your bones with bright light. Feeling the strong, cleansing purification of the sun. Burning up anything that does not serve you right now. Anything that you didn't even realize you needed to let go of. Feeling clear. Feeling open, feeling spacious. And bring your attention back into that space between your belly button and your solar plexus. Continuing to breathe into that space. And you feel a flame come to light right in that space. A spark burning. And with each breath, you see that flame getting bigger and bigger. Allow this flame to fill your body, fill your torso, fill your legs, fill your feet. Your shoulders and arms and hands. Feeling the flame come up your neck and your head and up through the crown of your head. Now maybe lift your arms up above your head towards the sun above you. Maybe allow your torso to circle with the energy of the flame going upwards. Let out any sounds that need to come out. Any emotions that need to come out. Now say out loud, I am worthy. My innate gifts are already deeply serving the world. I am confident. I am courageous. I am open to be seen and adored. Now bringing your arms down, you feel the fire, the flame building and building and light shining out from your solar plexus out through your skin, filling the entire room that you're in, filling the entire room with your energy, with your light, expanding that energy out into your entire house, filling up your entire house with bright light, your light. Now going out one step, filling your entire city with your bright light, taking up space, shining. And with another inhale, expand your light to fill up the entire globe. Filling your light out further, filling up the entire globe. If you want to go further, go ahead, expanding your light out to fill the entire galaxy, the entire universe, filling up all the space. Now, from this place of full expression, ask your true inner fire, what are you turned on by? What future reality are we moving towards? What word or phrase do I need to hold for this season? Now start to bring your light back inwards, so that it's just filling up your aura. Maybe 3 meters out from all sides of you, this shining ball of light coming out from the center of your being. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel gratitude in your heart. Thank yourself for your gifts. Thank yourself for your courage. Realize how lucky you are to be in this world right now. Fully feeling your body. Coming into the here and now. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and capture what came to you in this meditation in a journal